Oh, and my peppers back here. I put a little one down here. And then this one, I don't know what's going on with it. I gave it some super juice. I gave everybody some super juice because my um, blueberry looking crazy. This one's looking crazy. That finally died. It's the heat. But I don't know if the heat is, oh my goodness, there's a pepper in here. Oh, I guess it's doing okay. Got a pepper on it. It's strong. I don't know. There's potatoes back in there. I don't know, it just started looking like it was just weak. It had a very hard beginning. Haven't put anything in here yet, but you see. Sweet potato. Disrespectful. I moved this corn back here, and the corn earworm has been at it. You see? He down in there somewhere. And I think he did. Yeah, he did. I see him in there. See if we can magnify him. You know what I'm saying? That's what be eating corn up from the inside out. Come on. Can't get a good picture of him, but uh-oh. See all that residue? That's their poop. But that's him right there. He dead though. He taking a bath. And he drowned. Should be another one in there. See all that residue in there? That's what they do. So this is the 4th batch of corn that I would attempt to grow. We'll see what happens. My lemon tree, I don't know. She's been getting some nourishment and she's starting to grow wild. And you see my blackberries. Okay. Over here, these are flowers, marigolds. I don't quite remember what I put there, but there's germination. Germination all over here. So I put flowers around the border. I thought that was a tomato. I've had one casualty, but still these are they've transplanted well. So this is going to be my little another tomato bed. I'm not talking loud enough. This is going to be another tomato bed. This is my shade cloth. This tree is blocking the sun for right now, but as soon as the days get shorter, I'm going to need to trim this tree because these tomatoes are going to need this sun to ripen. Here's my super juice. I gotta fill up my container. That's why it's sitting right here. I did put one of my papayas right here. Don't know if it's a good spot. I gave this some super juice. I don't anticipate this green bean doing anything. It survived the summer. So if it blooms, it blooms. It doesn't, it doesn't. I cut back that nectarine tree tremendously. And all the years it's been there, it's only given us 1 bloom or 2 blooms. Green beans, this is going to be a brassica bed. Brassica and carrots Only a couple things looks like have survived. That looks like sorrel. But a couple onions in here. The carrots were doing good in the heat. The heat spit them out. This looks like a tomato growing in there. And that's a tomato. What in the what? Must be leftover. This is that Laciano dinosaur kill. It's making a comeback. I cut that piece off and left that one. I don't know what that is. We'll see. Cause I put cabbage and you saw the video if you saw it. Over here, I put more carrots out here. Trying to get it because it's a nice mound and it gives them, I already measured, it gives them plenty of room to grow another tomato. Oh goodness, these are volunteer tomatoes popping up. That is funny. I don't know. Should be some carrots over there too. That's an onion. No, we'll see what pops up here. Stuff is growing everywhere. I can't seem to get rid of this sorrel and this one between these two spots here. Now it looks like one is growing over there, but these are green beans. Wow, this is gonna be an interesting bed because I'm not gonna. I really want to see what's going to come up. I'm trying to get me some green beans, but I probably planted them too early. I had those covered up where they're leaning right there. That's where the shade cloth was. So I moved it, so I let them grow. Here, I planted stuff last night. Collard greens, 2 collard greens, eggplant, big gem pepper, whole mess of onions, and something else. Under here, the only thing growing like crazy is my basil. So I've been taking the little ones out at a time. I'm going to plant those throughout the yard. This is arugula and oregano, nothing. This is sage and thyme. Oh, yeah, sage and thyme. There's something. And those two up there. Looks like cilantro and I can't read what that says. But nothing in those yet. But I've noticed under here, I put this here, put that there to cover up some onions that were up under there, and they're doing fine. So the onions just really do not like the heat. But this is shading them out enough that I'm actually getting a response. This one keeps being stepped on. So I'm excited about that. So there are about 5 onions up under there. I moved that corn from here. And there I put cinnamon basil and holy basil. I planted more bok choy over here. I plant a tomato up there. I put something over here, and it looks like there's germination. Is there? Yes, there is. There are some babies. Oh, wow. I haven't put anything on this lane yet because I had that watermelon right there and I moved it. I have basil popping up everywhere. I put more cabbage over here. I don't see anything. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Here, I put marigolds all along here and mustards because they can talk. Oh, this was a patch, had nematodes. Tomatoes doing good over there. I don't know what this is. Nothing. Alrighty. We have live. This, see that? That's a flower. That's a marigold. I'm just letting that do whatever it wants to do. That's cantaloupe, butternut squash, and sweet potato, and grape. And it's all over the place. And as you see, cantaloupe keeps trying to make a comeback, but I think my puppies are stepping on it, and I'm not worried about it. I see another, something's over there. Not really sure. I'm not gonna patrol that too much. No, no, you won't. Going on, chasing lizards, stumping over stuff. That's why my tomato's dead now. Let me go back through here. I can finally walk through here and feel comfortable because I moved. I'm trying to get rid of this avocado that's done nothing. I've cut back my moringa tremendously. Covered up that hole down there with this stick, my waist, so something was pulling stuff out from the side there. And I cleaned out all these koyas. So they were going mad. So I know there's a big frog over here somewhere, but I'm not ready to take care of this part right here. Last year I did have I keep this right here, or if I don't, my puppies will pee right on my, look at this. Look at all that poop in there. That's how they end up killing my cucumber all the time. There's another one, struggling like crazy. But I haven't helped them out because it's still too hot. And there's a worm in there somewhere. So see all of his poop right there. This is a little watermelon that's up in here. I'm letting it do what it want to do. I'm not worried about it. Back over here, stuff has been struggling, but I see a couple carrots and I see some squash. Eggplant's trying to make a comeback. My lemon and lime is still hanging in there. I cut this because it was struggling. This is my honeydew. See if it'll try to give me something. That's my flower bed. It's wicked. Wow, man. Hopefully these will do something. That's my eggplant. I put these boards here so I can step on them, so I can step through here. Still have some, oh, I skinned up my sugar cane. Took all that dead stuff from over there. I just took all the stuff off and I put it in my one of my beds for up coverage. It's orange tree. I'll keep an eye on it. This is my other hibiscus. It's beautiful. It's green and no flowers. The other one was struggling and kept flowers on it. I put flowers all along here. Coreas are like beast mode, man. They don't care what's going on. They find them an attachment, see, and they're going. Those are going to be mums, going to make a comeback. These mums are going to make a comeback. I see a little watermelon. I'm going to leave it there. Those are all my marigold starts. I'll put those throughout the garden. Looks like my lilies are dying, so hopefully they'll come back in the spring. This Egyptian spinach, it's good and it's growing. I like. I planted something else down here. I don't know if I put more, but there's something germinating. So I'm gonna cut this Egyptian spinach back to give whatever this is the opportunity to grow. Let me put a glove on because I'm going to be digging. These strawberries, I think I'm going to put it on the ground so that it can connect. and start growing strawberries. This one is over here and it's almost down there. These are from Mama. Even now that they're here, I declare the leaves have shrunken since they've been here. Those leaves were so big when they were with Mama. It's too hot for them. See, I put a little coya there. It's making a comeback. I put the coyas in this basket. As soon as the sun comes out, they're gonna go spindle. But I did put a squash over here, and whichever one I put there is rolling. That one's going. This mustard green is not going to let you tell it can't grow, because they insist on popping up in my yard, and I'm going to let them. I'm all for it, but I don't think I planted this one. I had the boarding up over here, and I moved it because I want to fertilize this area and get this grass under control. But I didn't want to affect the greens that were growing. And whatever this is, it keeps flowering, but the dogs keep running through it, spinning it all around. That's the squash that's doing fine. These little onions are everywhere. I'm going to use these and grow in them something. So this is a whole big old onion bed over here. And I don't want to bother with them because I think they're warding off some stuff. I do. And this is another. Look at there. But he's living his best life, and I'm going to let it. Out there's nothing but garlic, and that will remain garlic and an onion bed. Yeah, I keep trying to come over here. I keep redirecting you. I sent these little flowers out. They were hovering over my pineapple. It was a nasty slug. And all my mulch I threw up in there. And those are some more mums for flowers. I moved everybody out here off the porch because I'm overcrowding again. Those tiny Tims I put up here. I don't see any germination yet. But I also used my mama's dirt up here. See what grows. This broke off during transplant and it's making a comeback. It's a tomato growing down there. It's a pepper in here somewhere. And here's another squash variety that was struggling. I let it struggle, but it's making a comeback. That tomato look a mess. Here's another. Hopefully they grow down and get in this dirt and put tomatoes. This, I want this to be see, here's another one. I'm trying to get are you ready yet? As soon as it gets there, I'm gonna get it in the dirt. I want this to be a strawberry patch. Here go my peppers. I gotta get a look at this one. I mean, they're gonna keep at it till they get down in this dirt, and I'm glad. I gotta get this part right here in some dirt, and I gotta get this one in some dirt. But as soon as they get down here, I want them to reproduce. I'm quite sure that's some type of brassica growing there, the onion. But this, mainly I want strawberries. I put my furniture over here, and then I dug up my other hibiscus and I put it there. So we have a hibiscus here. We have some pineapple, another hibiscus, and my furniture. And there's a snake that's living over here, probably back over there. And Nugget's always tearing that up. So here I'm going to have plenty of space to grow here. Tomatoes are all growing over there. I got my rose here, more basil. Something's going on with this pepper, but this pepper has struggled since it's been here. I put this tomato and let it sit in some standing water. It was not taller than this. Now, I just went to Georgia last week and bought this bucket here. This plant was down here. You see it? I'm wondering if I should Yeah, how about I just nip it? I'm going to nip it so it'll get a little fuller. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for you. Let's see what you'll do. Let's see what you will do. Got a pepper in there growing. This is a part of that mulch that I have. It'll brown up. There's a ladybug, so there must be some aphids over here. Somebody's wreaking havoc on this pepper, but she's a survivor. Let's pour some of you out. It's too much water. I don't want to drown you. So what I put this over here for is to keep folks in water. And let's see what happens. The sprinklers came on last night, so everybody's nice and saturated. Of course, you know okra is doing its thing, baby. I was supposed to have watermelon juice for dinner last night, but I had harvested some okra, and that's what I had. There's a couple of them out here that can be. It's so tall. The moon is still out. It's up there somewhere. Oh, anyhow. Grab me a cup of okra. Linda and Amos are still doing fine. That's my citrus. I'm going to plant stuff here that needs some shade. Have any more okra? Yep. You know, I was kind of upset that the storm had knocked over all my okra, but it's a blessing because I had no idea it was going to get this tall. And now that they're leaning, I can just bend it over and pull it over and pick my okra. And they're giving me all kind of offshoots. Now, this is what's amazing. Y'all, this whole time I thought this was a yellow crooked neck squash. I think this is a spaghetti squash. I don't know. But remember, y'all, I was fighting the bug. This is the plant. And I'm like, this is the biggest squash plant I've ever seen. And I don't have any more room for it to grow. I'm going to have to let it fall over. But it has 1, 2, 3. I think it has 4 extensions on it. I cut a lot of them off. But she is as healthy. I have now, granted, I've seen those bugs on them, and I picked them off. I saw a hole down there again. I sprayed my spinoside in it, but she's fruiting. Uh-oh, somebody's up there. Somebody's up there. Yeah, we got to get rid of you. We fought too hard to keep her going. Isn't she beautiful? She's huge. How big she is. So I'm 5'6". She a good 5 foot tall. Those are those flowers I thinned out. I don't know what's going on with these. This one is doing okay. Huh. Got another squash up under there, hiding him and with a net on it. I thought I saw a zucchini growing. I saw some flowers. Yep, there's some flowers. Look at that, guys. Another okra. A couple more. This okra is so giving. But if you don't pick it, like when she wants you to pick it, she'll go straight to pot on you. There's 4 more. I like to pick these when they're really small because these right here get really hard. And I can't just bend them off. Let's see if it bend off. Yeah, that one came off. Usually I'm like struggling with it. And I thought I saw somebody eating over here. Possible hornworm damage. Especially down in there. And okra, it gives me okra all down here too. I gotta be careful and watch it. Now I'm looking for extra okra. See? Growing. And you'll look right at them and don't see them. I'm not gonna put the, yeah, my peppers are doing good. I came over here the other day and I picked all my, I'm gonna say 90% of my peppers off of here. And I put them in a jar with some oil. I'm gonna make me some pepper oil. I think these are Jimmy Nardellos. I'm gonna let them stay on here a little bit longer. It's 4 of them on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Something else. Those are pretty. I got my green peppers are trying to make come at. Those broke off. I just put them in the ground. They'll do all right. Yeah. These peppers right here, it's already turning. It ain't no get no bigger. These cherries are coming back again. So over here in this terracotta, my mint, all looks good. Some green beans are coming up. You gotta be careful with this mint. I don't want it nowhere else. Got something brassica up in here. I know that's Swiss chard and no collard greens. Plans for this is for tomatoes. So that's where all those empty buckets. I cut down all this stuff over here because this was absolutely wild. Those are my grapefruits. They're gonna be ready for the fall. My lemongrass is doing well. I smell poop. That's a dead butterfly. Yeah, interesting. I didn't do it. That's a variety bucket of squash. That's another squash. It looks a mess, but it has a nice healthy stem on it. This is the sorrel. It's doing fine. This is my last watermelon. Oh, I'm finna pick him right now. I feel a soft spot. Oh, I'm finna stop everything and pick him right now. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's because all the water. Oh, I'm in a panic. My big watermelon. Oh, I'm in a panic. Let me find the scale.